everyone, welcome to another episode of Century Countess. This is Reaper here. This is take 3, you guys, of my intro because I've had multiple brain farts. My brain is still waking up. I'm trying to enjoy my coffee. I've had multiple distractions. Let's just say it's a very chaos Tuesday. So anyway, we're beginning another makeup series. We are still doing Mystery Face Up. I promise you guys we are still doing that series. We got a ton of characters we still got to do. And we already know what one we're going to be working on. But it's we're trying to make it a little bit harder for people to guess who the character is. And we're also trying to figure a way to not immediately go into voice mode when it comes to the character. We want to try to kind of morph our voice into the character maybe midway into the story. Because once you hear the character's voice, it's immediate. You guys know who it is. And especially when the wig pops on, you immediately know. So anyway, so we're still doing that, but we're working on the next episode. We're coming up with a plot to try to make it harder for you guys to figure out who is our next mystery character face-up. But until then, we got another series. This one's very special. And it involves makeup that I actually will be going out in. So, it has to be Clown Goth. It has to have an aesthetic where I feel comfortable going out in it. And let's see what else. It has to at least pay homage to what we're doing. And what we're doing KIller Klowns from Space theme Clown Goth Makeup. We were doing all 6 clowns, and we're doing a makeup aesthetic that fits what we like, but pays homage to the character clown. So, how it works. We are going to be doing a poll where 2 of the 6 clowns are put out, and whichever clown gets the most votes, that's going to be the makeup. That's going to be the challenge to turn that clown aesthetic into Clown Goth aesthetic while paying homage to the character in some way, keeping the color scheme the same. Somehow trying to make the eyeliner and eyeshadow kind of look like the aesthetic of clown makeup, but still be comfortable for me, something that I'm comfortable with, and something that looks good, but doesn't look like a kid's drawn on my face. You know what I mean? So, the winner is... Well, hold on, I'm going too far. So, going back to the poll. So, when one character is picked, the character that wasn't picked is thrown back into the pile, and then another batch is picked until finally the last characters that need to be picked are the ones that haven't been voted for, till finally we only have one left, and then it's just immediate, no poll, no nothing, just an announcement. So, our newest, I don't want to say our newest, our first choice of the series is, drumroll, it's Fatso! You guys have chosen Fatso from KIller Klowns from Space as our first makeup challenge. I like this character, and I also dislike this character. I don't like it for the reasons that you probably assume that I like. So I'm going to explain. I like Fatso's makeup. I love Fatso's makeup. It's a combo of purples, a hint of maybe fuchsia, and royal blue with a tint of black in it. Very faint black. I also love the straw. I don't know. He's the clown that you see near the very end of the movie where he has that really weird looking straw that's like zigzagged everywhere. It must be maybe almost maybe 10 10 inches long, and he just sticks it into the cotton candy, and you just watch it slurp up the spirals and the swirly bits all the way up to his mouth. So that type, I just love that straw. So that's the things I like about him. What I dislike about him is whenever people ask me, you know, what's your favorite killer clown, I'll say who my favorites are, and one of them is obviously Fatso. And it's like, oh, you like him because he's fat too. Rude. Very rude. So, no, I don't like him because he's fat. Kudos that, you know, they did put a chubby guy clown in there. But I don't get it. I don't get it. People just, I don't know. People say the weirdest things. But anyway, enough about that. Let's get started, shall we? So, we are going to use our handy dandy Spotlight by You Can Be. And also a smidge from our goth palette from Sunset Makeup. So, let's see. Let's get started. So the first thing I think we're going to do is the smoky bit. So let me see, what colors do we have in here? Oh, we're gonna have to, let's tap into this one. We haven't even dabbed into this one yet, so, oh, you guys, look at that. That is perfect. So, and I can't believe for the first time I'm actually not using my fingers. Isn't that weird, you guys? I am not using my fingers in this makeup, and I probably should because I feel like I just fucked it up. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and do the same thing to the other eye. That way, if any of the mess that we just did, well, it's supposed to be kind of smudgy, like smeary, because that's, you know, their makeup isn't that fancy. It's more like I don't know how to describe it. It's more like after a concert kind of look with their makeup. So we'll just make it kind of grungy. And then kind of like, let me blend that out a little because alright. Now we're gonna just finish it off with our finger. Let me move the protection sheet. Always keep your protection sheet. It protects the eyeliner, the eyeshadow. Alright. I'm using my camera as a mirror again, and I know what's gonna happen. Yet I'm still doing it. Let's smudge it out. Now, as I said, this is not going to be cosplay clown makeup. This is going to be what it looks like in Clown Goth form. So we're not doing killer clown cosplay. We're doing like literally, we're making, as one drag queen says, can this look be dragged? So we're going to see if killer clown makeup can be gothed, clown gothed. And obviously it can, because let's be honest, it's Clown Goth. Killer Clown Goth. I mean, Killer Clowns from Space, Clown Goth, you know? Alright. I think that's it for the base. Now comes the fun part. Let me go get my special brush for this occasion. Next is the blue. So his entire lid is painted this really dark blue. Ow. It looks black, you guys, but it is blue. Let me see. Yeah, you can see it. It's like a really deep blue. I'm gonna go ahead and take that under our eye. We will be putting eyeliner on our eye because it just doesn't feel right without the eyeliner. And now we're just going to smoke it out as best as we can. Maybe add a little bit with our finger to give it some character, you know, some depth. And of course we're doing our iconic Clown Goth style. Okay. Yes. Alright. Drag that out. It's so much better to use your finger instead of brushes. Now, if we were actually replicating, like, cosplay wise, we would be using the brushes for a more cleaner look, but since we're trying to make this our aesthetic but Killer Clown Fatso inspired, then we just do it how we normally do it, with our fingers. We got that on, so I'm going to pause this real quick and do the other eye. Okay, we are back. Now we're going to kind of dab into more of this color. And we're just going to lightly contour our cheek with it, just very lightly. Not much. We don't want too much color on our face. Just enough to really get pop. Yes. I will be honest, you guys, I sort of look like this one goth influencer that I no longer follow right now. This makeup sort of looks like what he would do. And I can't wait to muck it up to make sure it does not look like that. But it reminds me of something they would do. So, let's see. Next. Why do I got I think I got a little bit of a hair or a fuzz on my right there. I got it. We're going to just dabble into this purple. Just a little bit of this purple because it also looks close to the Fatso palette. And we're just going to add just a little bit there. We're going to brush it upwards. Alright. There we are. And then just a little bit outstretched. Very light, you know, very light, you guys. Alright. What's next? Eyeliner. Eyeliner, you guys. So, I need to get a small mirror, you guys. I really need to get a small mirror so whenever I do this, it doesn't cover my face. because I have to kind of glance at the camera so I know you see my eyes move, darting around just to make sure I see my face on camera as I do this. Right, now let's just do the little diamond. Not much, just a small one this time. Also guys, a quick life update. I have not heard back from the place where I go to therapy about my new clinician. I was supposed to hear from them within 2 weeks after my other one left. Haven't heard anything. And I called them yesterday. Long story short, it sounds like they haven't even updated anything yet, from what I understand. And they would call me back. They never called me back. So tomorrow, I'm going to give them, excuse me, I got a glitch in my eye. So I'm going to give them till today. And then I'll call them tomorrow, probably around the time when the reception guy, because I go Wednesdays. I go Wednesdays from 1 to 2. So I think what I'll do is I'll call the reception around that time, or at least maybe 12:30, when I know that Pacific reception guy is there, and then I'll inquire, because seriously, what's taking so long? And I need some help. I seriously need some help with some situations that are about to happen. Ones that are coming up, I should say. Alright, we're gonna not fill in our lid. We're just gonna keep it like that. Then green it up. Green it up. And look, our hooded eyes we no longer have hooded eyes. We got some lids. Our lids are showing this time. Alright, you know, we're keeping the theme of diamonds because some of his attire has diamonds on it. Alright. Let me pause real quick. Alright, you guys, my nose is really drooling. So we're dipping into some royal blue now. We're just going to accent the lid. And it's this shimmery stuff, so it's gonna make it pop a little. And our line isn't aligned well, so alright, there. Bring it down. Alright. Now, let's just tap this bit of air. Contour. I never used contour as of yet, so there. Some contour. Yes. Let's see. Perfect. Alright, let's style our hair a bit. Get it into our little pompadour mohawk. Our pompadour mohawk is slowly coming back, you guys. Look at that. Soon we'll be able to do the little rooster flick fade again. Gosh, my hair grows back so fast. I love it. I'm glad that I still have that ability. Now that I'm slightly older. One sec, guys. I got another nose drip. Just a little bit, not much. Just a little bit on the nose. Alright. There. Well, no, I don't really like that. I kind of washed it off a bit. Faded it out. I didn't paint it. I ended up brushing off the white base. Right, now let's clean it up. A little bit of here, a little bit of there. Yes. Okay. Now, on to lips. First, we're going to do our shape. A little bit of a smile. We're using our eyeliner like lip liner. Isn't that hilarious, you guys? Filled now. That's well, not filled, lined up. It's just overdue. Fill it in now. We're gonna fill it in. Alright, now comes the fun bits. We are going to add some details. So this is probably going to fuck it up. A little bit there, one dot there. We're just going to use our pinky finger because we don't have any Q-tips. We dab it into this purple. This purple. So we're going to try to line it up. Alright. Now let's see what else do we have. Let's dabble into this blue. Boom. Boom. And these represent the colors on his outfit. We're using the face color theme. Making little clown polka dots. Next, we're gonna dabble into what we used for the smoky bit. The first color that we applied to the eyes. There we go. There we go. I thought we were going to use our pinkies, but I'm using my index finger now. Okay. Next, we're going to dabble into this royal blue. Well, actually, we're going to dabble into this aqua, make it a little bit lighter. Add it there. There we go. More. There we go. Okay. I like that. Let's see, what else can we do? Let's add a diamond, a little clown diamond, Boom. I think we'll do blue. Get some of that pretty blue in there that we use to cover our lid again. Make it shimmery. Yes. Alright. And then maybe, yeah, let's put a little bit, because this contour does not. Yeah. There. Alright. I am gonna go wash my hands. And, let's see, anything else I can think of? Let me look. No, I think I'm gonna get dressed and then I'll show you the final look. Okie dokie. This is the look. Hold on. This is the look. What do you guys think? I like it. I'm so glad you guys chose Fatso. I loved his color palette for his face up. This was fun, recreated in a clown goth form that I'm comfortable wearing out in public. Because let's just face it, I would do the nose, I would do the cheeks, but it's just, this is more of my out casual look. I don't want to go over the top. I want to do it in a style that I'm comfortable with and not like make it too extreme. I love extreme, but there's some extreme things that I don't do to my face. Unless it's for a more occasion. So, I hope you like this makeup. Stay tuned for the next one. We will be putting up the new poll soon. And please like, subscribe, hit that bell. Leave me comments. Tell me what you think of this look. Does it have the Fatso character appeal to it? And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.